just tested it. Stream's definitely working. It's all going well today. Let's see who's currently leading qualifying after I think this is just the out lap. This is Spa in the dark, so it's going to be pretty hard to see anything at the moment. I was going to try riding on board with some people, but I've just seen what the graphics look like when you're on board. Still trying to get my co-commentator in, but he's having issues. Right, first times are starting to come in properly. I'm Frame is currently leading the pack. I was anticipating the Z4s being good around certainly a large portion of the circuit. They're going to be interesting to see how they hold their position with the large amount of high speed on this circuit. How many people in the lobby? We've got 14 currently in this qualification lobby. Race will be taking part dependent on the results of, I believe there's 2 other qualifying lobbies. Yeah, looks like 2:19s might be the pole time. Unfortunately, I've got no timing. I don't know if there's a timing car in. It was intended for my co-commentator to actually be the timing car, but he couldn't get in the lobby because of the troubles. So currently LRT Nath with the second fastest time. I'm guessing a few members had a dirty lap. I'm just going to head back. Well, we'll see as much of it as we can. LMR Hybrid still struggling down in 13th with the lobby. Looks like Breeze has put in quite a lap. Yeah, it would be nice in spectator view if they let us have a bit more lighting, but just so we can get a little bit more visibility. But yeah. Now, to be fair, if it was dynamic lighting, it might be, you know, you could understand them driving around in the dark like this, so you can get an experience of what the driver's doing. But it's not. It's just fixed lighting. Fair enough, keep it dark for them, but let us see the cars. There's some very nice liveries in the field, for instance. Let's pop back, see how Eggy's doing. Oh yes, the show absolutely has to go on. How many more races will be after this? This is actually the final race of this 5-race season. I think the next event will be starting in February. I might be wrong on that one. Actually, turn media there in the chat to want to ask about that. So currently our top 5 is LRT Breeze, up here in first. Flying in the Corvette. Going to be very tough to beat him. Just wish I knew what times he was running. March 26th Sebring 12-hour race. Surely we have another race between then. Can't have the whole of February with no racing. Extreme GTs are starting soon. In fact, there's a couple of series starting fairly soon. Yeah, this stream is being very weird. If you're actually on the page already, it's showing and displaying the stream absolutely fine, but for some reason, I've noticed it's still telling me it's offline as well, when it's actually showing a stream. So, I know my girlfriend's trying to get in to watch the stream on a mobile phone. It just won't let her. Yep, later chicken. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, the Twitch does actually think the stream is offline and online at the same time. Particularly interesting. Other things of note, in qualifying, F4H Eggy has leapt up into second. That's right. Spa in the dark. This should get interesting come race time. Qualifying is going to be hard for everyone involved. Means I'm frames drop back down to third. LRT Nath is currently running 4th and LRT Sidewinder is in 5th place. LMR Ascari is currently running in 6th. I believe he's in the lead Bentley. Just going to go check. If it'll load. There we go. Yep. Lead Bentley at the moment. First turn is going to be very interesting in the dark. Well, interesting is certainly one word for it. Seems this is definitely not a Bentley track. Because LMR Ascari and GSR Roadrunner are both two drivers I would expect to see if the car was capable of being right up the start. No lights out, I hope. Yes, but if anyone's going to have issues with the headlights, it's going to be poor LMR Hybrid and anybody else in a Lamborghini. I assume you mean a 219, because if he's setting 119s around Spa, the man is a legend. You certainly do. Yeah, the Ferraris was never a slow car. It is a very tricky car to tune. Same with the Lamborghini, to be honest. Yeah, I think a lot of this stream is going to have to be interaction with the viewers more than normal. Not that I dislike you viewers, no, it's just that normally I'd like to be talking about what's on track, but we have no timing car. We've got... Oh, is qualifying practically over? You know that, or Breeze has just decided I can't go any quicker and pulled up. If they crack both headlights out, they have to pit immediately. Ah, don't lose your headlights. You love us. Yes, I do. I love each and every one of you. It's going to take me a long while to get through you, although about, what, 20-25 minutes each? That's a long time. Still LRT Breeze, FRH Eggy, I'm Frame, LRT Nath and Sidewinder. Two very different cars up here in the top 5. LMR Ascari and Roadrunner still bringing the next two. And 6th and 7th. The Corvettes are very stable cars at high speed from my little testing in them. Unlike the Bentleys, which definitely prefer, I suppose, slower corners. It has more top end, or certainly a great acceleration out of slower corners. The Bentley, so it's actually struggling around here because the speeds are actually just on average a bit too high for it. The Bentley though carries corner speed, sorry, Bentley, the BMW carries its corner speed really, really well, so flies around a lot of these high speed corners, and the Corvette again does the same. Cars allowed to go beyond the white line at Eau Rouge. You can ride the rumble strip but not go before that. Okay, yeah, no, track limits for turn media is generally quite aggressive. It's as long as you have a wheel on a curb, you are fine. As long as you have a wheel on a curb. So it could be, if it's the inside curb, then that's great. You can run two wheels inside the curb, as long as you have the two wheels on the curb or on the track. Totally fine. It's so that people can be aggressive and really aggressively race each other. So a little bit more flexible. We did, I believe, have a few people given some penalties from last race. I don't know if that was for track limits or not. I haven't seen the details. I just know there are some penalties to hand out. Although I believe a few of the people who received them aren't even here this week. That's a bit of a shame. Let's see if Breeze is still parked up. I think he's just gone and... No, he's back moving again. Looks like I'm going to be without my commentator. Ooh, ouch. 8th place grid penalty. And he's currently sat... in 11th. So he might yet make lobby 1 still. Depends on the numbers. He was currently trotting around in 14th. Hard on you, music. Yeah, sure. Send me an invite to a party. I can join that through the Xbox app, although we'll have to do that in between the rounds because I'll need to hijack monitors to get it up and working. Right. Moving back up towards the front. LMR Ascari has really pushed the boat out. He's got it up into 4th place in that Bentley. I was on Skype, yes. I'm not sure how to whisper on this thing. Darn thing won't let me whisper. I've got a chat program rather than the actual stream. No, it doesn't want to do this thing called whispering. You has a Skype. Fair enough. Whisper it to me and I'll try and add you. Hey, Balager! Nice to see you, buddy. Breeze is parked up again. No slash. Right, it looks like we may be at the end of qualifying. I think that's meant to be Eggy. Spot the car. It's going to be one of those nights, people. It's going to be one of those nights. We've got a couple of cars still running because it is quite a long lap. Technically, it's possible to cross the line on this one and still not have time to do the lap. Because they only allowed 2 minutes. But it's a 2-minute 20 lap. Don't ask. So we still got time frame pushing LRT 8th. He's parked up somewhere as well, I think. I don't even know what part of the track that's trying to look at. We still have a Ascari pushing on around the track as well. Look at the high quality resolutions inside that car. And Roadrunner's binned it. I get the feeling that's something... And there we are, yep, worst man. Down in 13th. Oh, ouch, 1.5 seconds slower than practice. Depends on how many numbers we've had. Jinx, yes. Definite jinx. At the back we have FAF helmet. It would be nice to know the timings. I don't have them here. Really don't have access to them either. Lobby B is done. Oh, what's the fastest time in Lobby B? Mind you, I don't even know the fastest time in Lobby A, but nah. Oh, wonderful. Do you know how well things are going today for me and Twitch? Yeah, my browser's just crashed. I think everything else is still running. Yes, we're good. Firefox has had a fit. Just go away. HCR Hamish 221. That's a pretty decent lap. Like I said, heaven only knows what the lap times here was. I know. Race is going to be a bit easier because I'll be able to compare them directly. But lap times, I don't have access to in spectator mode. That's lobby 3. Righto. So, anybody still going? Because it looks like everyone's now parked up. Just waiting for the end of timer. Isn't there penalties for driving the wrong way down the track? Right, anyway. That's qualifying over. We're now going to have to quickly set up for the race. So... back in a bit.
Right, boys, I'll see you in the race lobby. Good luck, man. Has he got everything? Has he got the times?